Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And he was quick to react. Pirlo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yaya Toure. And it's Thuram, chooses to go cross-field. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Scholes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, what has happened here? And here's Dembele. Caught offside that time. Costa Curta. The pass has gone astray. And it's Scholes. Toure does really well to win the ball there. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Good ball. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Dembele. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a delicate pass. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos, and he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Hazard. Closing in on goal. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now he's off and running. Thuram. It's Pirlo. A searching ball out wide. Can he latch on to this? And he's straight offside. Marmoush. 30 minutes gone. And he's on his way!
Dembele made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Marmoush is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes. Rooney. Taken back almost at once. That's an imaginative pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ferdinand.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Yamal. Marmoush. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. There they go, hunting again.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Marmoush. And it's Azar. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Pass somewhat off target. Out to the left it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Played into space out wide. Can he get onto this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Hazard, decent chance! Really well taken goal. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
892 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Melbourne City are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's shifting through the gears here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gets his head on it! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So, time for
Rooney.
changes on
Numero
both sides,
23.
actually.
Numero 19.
And that has added a
Numero
whole new
11.
complexion to the
Numero
game.
18.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Il numero 6.
They want to be quick here, it's
Attenzione,
breakaway
una
time.
sostituzione.
He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Maradona. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Messi. And this is Maradona. And he's got the beating of his man. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard, and that interception was most necessary. Hazard cuts a frustration. He's tried one! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Hazard. This might spell danger. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he get it through? The final 5 minutes. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Neymar, out towards the flank. Here comes the corner.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Vieira gets rid without sophistication.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And here's Bale. Thuram. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. Thuram demonstrating. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.